understand the frustration, but too early in the game to get tossed out. The meeting necessary because the Twins had to replace.
Could not hold up. Oh. Down on strikes. Called out by Mike Malinsky, the home plate umpire. And Derek Shelton is out. Being warned by Malinsky. And Derek Shelton has been ejected. Derek Shelton wanted him to appeal that.
Ooh. 98. Hello. Hello. We're going to warn both benches here, the crew chief, and they're going to throw him out of the game. You can do that. You can do that, and they've done that.
Time.
Behind his head, and
Here we go.
out to second goes Adames and Hoskins. Ramirez exchanging, and the umpire's saying we'll handle it.
The umpires decided that Johan Ramirez was throwing intentionally at Rhys Hoskins.
He did, and it's strike 3 called. Obviously, as you can tell from Springer's reaction, he didn't like it, and he just got tossed out of the game.
Called strike 3 on a pitch that was outside, and Berger just got run. Berger and Skip Schumacher both have a.
Where you are in this game. Like I said, Connor's still in it, and he can go there, but now you've got to put a guy like Devers in at third, and we don't know what the situation is.
Down to 1.
Yeah, it's a strike, too.
No doubt.
I know you're upset, but you just can't get thrown out there.
6 straight have reached with 2 outs, and it's 4-1 on back-to-back bases loaded walks.
4 walks in the inning.
And David Bell is out. He's taking his hat off. He's been ejected.
Well, David is protecting his pitcher on the mound.
Shane's going to get strike 3 called, so they're not happy. Bob Melvin, the manager, started to come out, and he was ejected by the plate umpire.
And a call, strike 3 at the knees. Trey did not think so. He's down looking. Phillies do tie it up.
Yes. Go get him, Dusty.
We'll go to the 6th. It's a 1-1 game. As we were going to break, you saw the discussion, and then eventually he throws him.
Hits are now even at 5 apiece. The Blue Jays up 2-0 here in the top of the 5th. And who just got thrown out? John Schneider just got thrown out, it looks like. Or is he pointing behind him and trying to figure out who?
Jacob Young takes the 3-0 fastball on the edge. Well, somebody's gone. Alfonso Marquez said several times, no more, stop. And Franny, this isn't all about just that pitch. This goes back to the first inning.
Yeah. Bouncy ball up the middle, back in by Kim. Jump throw, gets him.
Well, Noda going to take an early shower here. He's telling him to leave now. Iasonia, leave now.
Strike 3, Volpe down looking. He does not like that call.
What's the fact that the catcher set up in and had to reach away and still got the call, but it's in the box. 95-mile-an-hour cutter. Yankees have had enough.
Balk. Yeah, Snell wants to know what he did. He is yelling out at first base umpire Gabe Morales, and now Ruben Abel is coming out. Snell's going to walk right over to the first base umpire to ask. He's saying you were in the stretch when he went to pitch count. That's up. And somebody's been ejected. It's Derek Shelton, I think. He's letting them have it.
And Arias he didn't go. Arias put his head down. He thought he had struck out. The Royals are all headed to the third base dugout, and Matt Quatrero can't believe it. Call was made by.
Boy, you can tell Verdugo is not happy with that outside corner. He got punched out on a pitch that he thought was way outside, and now Aaron Boone giving John Bacon a piece of his mind. And he gets thrown out. You can see that coming.
Burleson, roller up the middle, fielded by Horner to the back for one. Got him for the double play. Burleson fired up with the strike 2 call, and he has been thrown out of the game. And a bases bases-loaded situation where the Cardinals cannot capitalize.
From getting close to Marquez, Tommy Runnels came out.
Smart by Stu just to get Nolan out of the situation. But Spilly, you're down there, and I'm sure what Nolan was doing was going back up to look at some
strikes once he went back to the iPad, went out to get his money's worth, and unbelievably, and this is not knowing the situation as we look at one of the pitches here, in what could be his last game in a Reds uniform, could be his last.
3-2 to Rodriguez. Did he go? Did not. He's aboard. Zunino's really hacked off. And Will Little,
well,
the
that's
first
the second time. And Lloyd's going to come out now. He just tossed him out of the game.
Important to the Cardinals. Swing and a miss. A strikeout throw to second base is not in time. Dug out of the dirt by Gorman.
And Lance has been looking at Angel all night. And I just think Lance Lynn got tossed. I think Lance Lynn just got tossed. And now he's motioning to John Tupain.
Lance just rolled.
Is going to be, I would imagine, a fine as well. As Papelbon shaking his head. Ryan Sandberg now out on the field trying to get some kind of explanation as to exactly why Papelbon was thrown out of the game. Papelbon asking what he said.
3-2. It is low. Oh, a late call, strike three. Alonso can't believe it. Takes off his helmet, and now he's been ejected by Mark Wegner. And the conversation gets heated, and Bob Melvin's going to join in. And now Bob Melvin is gone.
Oh, don't take a pitch down in the zone tonight.
This strike zone by Toby Basner, consistently calling the low strike, and Brian Price barking from the dugout.
That's the one thing, of course, we've said it before, you see from the dugout is north and south.
And this game is tied.
Okay, and now Ryan Rayburn hanging around. Second time he's been called out by Lance Barry.
So turn around.
And he just got thrown out.
See,
that's ridiculous.
That's
he's walking away.
He's walking
and
away.
He's on.
Called strike three. And Martinez doesn't like the call. And now you wonder, is it just in the heads of these Tigers players? And now Martinez gets tossed.
We believe that the call was correct. That's what our looks are telling us. And sure enough, Chip Hale has been ejected. Wouldn't be surprised if that was the goal, but that's just, of course, speculation.
And now there's been an ejection. Tim Timmons has just ejected, I'm assuming, Joe Madden. He had peeked over toward the dugout, and the Rays were apparently making some comments on that check swing by Eaton. And now
break. Larry Boa, Cameron Rupp, they were both arguing with the home plate umpire Carlos Torres, and Boa yells out again there.
You can't miss that pitch. You can't miss it.
And then Torres threw him out of the game. And the reason they're arguing is because of this pitch to Charlie Black.